Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. B&B spoilers, Ridge Forrester dumps baffled Brooke. The bold and the beautiful spoilers tease a shocking breakup coming soon on the CBS soap. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, has been flying high since Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen, left town, and let her have Ridge Forrester all to herself. According to B&B spoilers, Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, and Hope Logan, Annika Noel, are moving full steam ahead with their wedding plans. Brooke flips her lid when she finds out. She'll most likely go straight to Ridge and demand he reel his wacky son in. Brooke has made it very clear since day one that she will never support Hope and Thomas's relationship. Ridge is done getting involved in their kids' love lives, and he's tired of Brooke acting like his son is not good enough for her daughter. He's not going to spend the rest of his life listening to her complain about his children. To make matters worse, Brooke also won't be supportive of his daughter Steffi Forrester's mission to get away with murder and not get charged in Sheila Carter's death. She may even point out that the one child he has that isn't a killer is the one that she raised, RJ Forrester. The bottom line is, Brooke and Ridge can't keep battling over their children, and this time Brooke will be baffled when Ridge lays down the law. Is it time for this couple to just pull the plug on their romance and accept the fact that their kids will always come between them? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and keep checking back here for more bold and the beautiful spoilers and news. In the illustrious halls of Forrester Creations, where fashion dreams spun into reality, love stories intertwined with the threads of passion, there existed a saga that rivaled even the most dramatic designs, a tale of love, betrayal, and unforeseen twists. At the heart of this narrative stood Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan, two souls whose bond had weathered countless storms but now faced an unforeseen tempest. It was a crisp morning in Los Angeles, the sun casting its golden hues upon the sprawling cityscape, yet within the Forrester mansion, an atmosphere of tension hung heavy. Ridge Forrester, the patriarch of the esteemed fashion dynasty, paced the opulent living room, his expression wrought with conflict. His thoughts were a tumultuous whirlwind, torn between duty, loyalty, and the desire for self-preservation. Meanwhile, Brooke Logan, the vivacious matriarch whose presence exuded warmth and allure, sat perched upon a plush sofa, her brow furrowed with concern. She watched Ridge with apprehension, sensing the weight of his inner turmoil, yet unable to fathom its cause. Their relationship had endured a lifetime of trials, their love story etched in the annals of Forrester history. From forbidden trysts to passionate reunions, Ridge and Brooke had defied the odds time and again. But now, as the silence between them stretched taut, an unspoken tension threatened to fracture the fragile bond they had fought so hard to preserve. Finally, unable to bear the weight of his burden any longer, Ridge turned to face Brooke, his eyes clouded with regret. "Brooke," he began, his voice a mere whisper against the hush of the room, "there's something I need to tell you." Brooke's heart clenched at the solemnity in his tone, her instincts screaming of impending sorrow. "What is it, Ridge?" she implored, her voice trembling with trepidation. Taking a deep breath, Ridge steeled himself for the words that would irrevocably alter the course of their lives. I can't do this anymore," he confessed, his admission hanging heavy in the air like a leaden weight. Confusion flickered across Brooke's features, her mind racing to decipher his cryptic words. "Can't do what, Ridge?" she pressed, her voice tinged with desperation. Ridge hesitated, the weight of his decision bearing down upon him like an avalanche. "Us, Brooke," he confessed, the words tasting bitter upon his tongue. "I can't continue pretending that everything is as it once was. We've grown apart." The revelation struck Brooke like a physical blow, her world shattering into a million fractured pieces. "But Ridge," she protested, her voice trembling with disbelief, "we've overcome so much together. How can you just throw it all away?" Ridge's gaze softened with empathy, his heart aching at the pain he knew he was inflicting upon her. "I'm not throwing it away, Brooke," he insisted, his voice tinged with regret. "I'm setting us free." As the gravity of Ridge's words settled upon her, Brooke felt a wave of anguish wash over her, a tidal wave of emotion threatening to engulf her very being. "Please, Ridge," she pleaded, her voice raw with emotion, "don't do this. Don't give up on us." but Ridge remained resolute, his decision forged in the crucible of his own inner turmoil. "I'm sorry, Brooke," he whispered, his voice heavy with sorrow. "But this is something I have to do." And with those fateful words, the chasm between them widened, their once unbreakable bond splintering irreparably. As Ridge turned to leave, the weight of his decision pressing upon him like a leaden shroud, Brooke watched helplessly, her heart shattered but her spirit unbroken. For in the aftermath of their love's unraveling, Brooke Logan would rise from the ashes like a phoenix reborn, her resilience a testament to the indomitable spirit that had always burned bright within her. And though the echoes of Ridge Forrester's departure would linger like a bittersweet melody, Brooke would find solace in the knowledge that true love, no matter how fleeting, had the power to shape destinies and transform lives forevermore. A beautiful solution to its Taylor problem may leave Steffi saying "I do" to a whole new nightmare. We are among the bold and beautiful viewers who are like, wait, why isn't Taylor around to help her daughter process the fact that she fatally stabbed a psycho who was hell-bent on killing her? The shrink, of all people, would want to be front and center to offer support to Steffi. But since she can't be, owing to Krista Allen's departure and a recast not having been chosen, she could at least insist that Finn's missus get professional help in dealing with the trauma. And who better to provide it, Taylor might reason, than her old friend, James. After all, few and far between are the individuals who are as acquainted with the havoc that Sheila can wreak on one's psyche. He was married to her. But the James who shows up in LA to afford Steffi some couch time isn't quite the same James that we knew and loved. Oh no. The years have not been kind to the psychiatrist, who has struggled with drug addiction and never-ending fears that Sheila might steal away with their daughter Mary, whether the young woman is willing to go or not. At first, James seems fine, offering Steffi wise words and valuable insight into Finn's fixation with his, altogether now, birth mom. But as their sessions continue, it becomes clear that James isn't steering Steffi toward what is best for her but what is best for. Oh my. Has the shrink become obsessed with Steffi? It seems so. He's transferred his age-old crush on her mother, who faithfully took his virginity back in the day, to Steffi herself. Now he's cleverly manipulating her to dump Finn and avail herself of an older, stabler man, one who could devote his heart to her and her only. By the time Taylor is recast and shows up back in LA, the damage will be done. A twisted doc will have convinced Steffi that marrying him is the best of all possible decisions for her and her kids. Taylor will be left wondering what happened to James, how he embedded himself so deeply in Steffi's head and how on earth she can stop this wedding before her daughter makes the biggest mistake since. Well, since she didn't check the number of toes on Sheila. Here's why that's so important, and who we suspect she really killed.